Have you ever felt drained after spending time with someone, like they were sucking the energy right out of you? Well, you're not alone. This phenomenon is more common than you think, and it's called dealing with energy vampires. These individuals can drain your emotional energy, leaving you feeling exhausted, depleted, and even depressed. Energy vampires can be friends, family members, colleagues, or even strangers you meet on the street. The good news is that you don't have to be a victim of their energy-sucking tactics. Understanding how to identify and deal with energy vampires is crucial for maintaining your emotional well-being and happiness. The first step in protecting your happiness is to recognize the signs of energy vampires. These individuals often exhibit certain behaviors that can drain your energy and leave you feeling miserable. They can be constant complainers, always focusing on the negative aspects of life, or they can be excessively needy, always demanding your attention and validation. Some energy vampires can be dramatic, always creating scenes and seeking to be the center of attention. Others can be manipulative, using guilt or anger to control your emotions and actions. The common denominator among all energy vampires is their ability to drain your energy and leave you feeling exhausted and unhappy. Dealing with energy vampires can be challenging, but it's essential for maintaining your emotional well-being. These individuals can be toxic to your mental and emotional health, and it's crucial to take steps to protect yourself from their negative influence. The good news is that you have the power to choose who you surround yourself with and how you respond to their behaviors. By setting boundaries, prioritizing your own needs, and practicing self-care, you can reduce the impact of energy vampires on your life and maintain your happiness and well-being. Energy vampires often target individuals who are empathetic, kind, and caring. They can sense your willingness to help and support others, and they use this to their advantage. They may use guilt, anger, or self-pity to manipulate your emotions and get what they want from you. It's essential to recognize these tactics and develop strategies to protect yourself from their negative influence. By being aware of their behaviors and taking steps to maintain your emotional boundaries, you can reduce the impact of energy vampires on your life and happiness. Identifying energy vampires in your life is the first step in protecting your happiness. Once you recognize the signs of energy vampires, you can take steps to minimize your interactions with them and prioritize your own emotional well-being. This may involve setting boundaries, limiting your time with them, or avoiding them altogether. It's essential to remember that you can't change others, but you can change how you respond to them. By prioritizing your own needs and taking care of your emotional well-being, you can reduce the impact of energy vampires on your life and maintain your happiness. Setting boundaries with energy vampires is crucial for protecting your emotional well-being. This involves being clear about your limits and expectations, and communicating them assertively to the energy vampire. You must be willing to say no to their demands, even if it means disappointing them. Remember, your emotional well-being is more important than anyone else's needs or expectations. By setting boundaries, you can maintain your energy and prioritize your own needs, rather than sacrificing them to accommodate the energy vampire. Energy vampires can be draining, but setting boundaries is only half the battle. It's also essential to prioritize your own time and energy, focusing on activities that recharge your spirit and nourish your emotional well-being. This may involve engaging in hobbies, practices, or spending time with positive and supportive people. By prioritizing your own needs, you can reduce the impact of energy vampires on your life and maintain your happiness and well-being. Self-care is vital in protecting against energy vampires. This involves taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health, and engaging in activities that nourish and recharge your spirit. This can include exercise, meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature. By prioritizing self-care, you can maintain your energy and resilience, making it more difficult for energy vampires to drain your emotional resources. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is another crucial strategy in dealing with energy vampires. Positive people can counterbalance the negative effects of energy vampires, providing emotional support and validation. They can help you maintain a positive outlook and encourage you to prioritize your own needs and well-being. By surrounding yourself with positive people, you can reduce the impact of energy vampires on your life and maintain your happiness and well-being. Assertiveness is a critical skill in dealing with energy vampires. This involves communicating your needs and expectations clearly and respectfully, while also being firm and confident in your boundaries. Assertiveness is not about being aggressive or confrontational, but about being clear and direct in your communication. By being assertive, you can set boundaries, prioritize your own needs, and maintain your emotional well-being in the face of energy vampires. I've had my fair share of dealing with energy vampires in the past, and I know how challenging it can be. But I also know that there are strategies that can help you protect your happiness and well-being. By setting boundaries, prioritizing self-care, and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you can reduce the impact of energy vampires on your life. Remember, your emotional well-being is worth fighting for, and it's essential to take steps to protect it from the negative influence of energy vampires. In conclusion, energy vampires can be a significant threat to your emotional well-being and happiness. However, by understanding their signs, setting boundaries, prioritizing self-care, and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you can reduce their impact on your life. Remember to prioritize your own needs, take care of your emotional well-being, and assertively communicate your boundaries to energy vampires. By doing so, you can maintain your happiness and well-being, even in the face of negative influences. What's been your experience with energy vampires? Have you had to deal with someone who drained your emotional energy? Share your story in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other video on self-care and positivity. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.